first time met Chou?
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, great. First time I met him, it was 8 years ago.
Wow.
I was standing on the church and I'm looking at a little scruffy, funny man walking into the church. And he had a long hair, a long beard, and a lot of piercing here. Can you imagine? He's looking like this! Piercing, how many ear piercing he has? More than 10, right? It turned out it was 20. Oh my God. That was the first time I met him. I will never ever forget in my whole life. But he was so kind. He has such a gentle spirit. A few weeks later, and I asked him, would you like to serve in the church if you have a chance? And he said, really? You accept the people I look like this? I'm like, oh. I said, why not? Well, he stayed in Taiwan 2.5 months and he went back to the United States. And I remember you wrote me a very, very special Christmas card that year. We spent a very little time together. I did a very little favor to him, but he still remembered to wrote me a Christmas card. And he remembered to write down the address, remember it and keep it and write a thanks card. And for me, the very special thanks shows that he's very grateful and he's very gentle, he's very kind spirit. After that, I attend many Toastmasters. And the first time in my life I joined the contest, I was really panicking and very, very nervous. And Joe and his wife came to me at that night and said, can I help you? Can I help you to change the room? I said, So they helped me to change the room. They even helped me to change the bed sheet. For me, it's very little special things, but for me, it means so much. And it was such a blessing to me because your gentle spirit has been very, very kind to me. Joe, you are a blessing to all of us because of your dedication. You know, for me, by looking at him, his speaking skill is really high. But every time when he spoke, when he do the task of assignment here, he always asks the feedback. Always ask Paul, ask me, ask many, many people. He wanted to work harder and then make himself, in the higher level. He always dedicated to strive for excellence. And that spirit made him become the national champion on the stage in Taiwan. Also, the second place in Chinese contest. I tried so hard, but I couldn't get any of them. But Chou did it. Oh my God, a foreigner who did it in a Chinese contest. How marvelous it is, because he strived for excellence. And Joe, I believe you're a blessing to all of us because of your leadership. Ever since he became president, you know that he organized an officer team. But those officer team are very experienced officer team. The people like Jonathan, Professor, like Iris, is very experienced. Naomi is very experienced. In Toastmasters, there's a wonderful team. But in a normal organization, you don't see a university student leading experienced people. University student in a normal corporation, they only do a part-time job, like Gong Du Shen. They don't do the president job. But he did it. And he leading such a wonderful team together. You know what I see? I see a lot of humility in the team, a lot of love in the team. And because of this unique character, influence whole our club. Our club become very famous And a lot of people come to visit and to learn, all because of the great leadership. And also, a great leader set a great goal and achieve it. Normally in the year-end dinner, we have 70 people, which for many clubs, this is already good enough.
Very.
But Joe, the president, he said, and Paul, the bar higher. He said 150 people as a goal. And for me, oh my God, how dare he do that? It's a lot of pressure. Pressure's on. You have to pay from your own pocket because not enough people to come. But he made it. He set a goal, he executed, invite everybody, and people came, and we have. Oh, this is.
Yes, this is what my mom's trying to keep engaged.
Okay, it's I'm going to show you.
That was a fun party.
Okay, I read this. 100 people attend the dinner, and for us, for any of Taiwan Toastmasters Club, I think this is very unique. Because a handover dinner, but we have a marvelous achievement here, bring a lot of people joy. So I would like to say, Joy, you are such a blessing to me because of your joyful spirit. I want to tell you a story that 2 months ago, I had an accident. I collapsed during the dinner in Taipei train station. Ambulance took me to the hospital ER room, and I needed immediately operation because the tumor burst out, so I had to take it out. And Paul was panicking and I think he called Joe, and he said, "Oh, you don't have to come." But Joe and his wife rushed into the restaurant to see me. And before I went to the operation room, I saw everybody was so happy because he's a joyful spirit. Doctor and nurses are so happy, and they're talking together, and then they forgot to ask me what's wrong with me. You know what I feel? I feel like it's so wonderful to, if I didn't make it that night, it's so wonderful to have my family beside me, to be with me as a blessing. I want to borrow 1 second. And this is the final gift. I want to give it to him as a graduation gift. This is don't drop it. For his graduation gift. It's a master's degree in Taiwan University.
Wow.